Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we will be looking at Altergeist frogs. Now I got the idea of this. I was trying to play Altergeist Cyber Dragon. It wasn't working out very well, but I played against frogs, paleo frogs, and I realized paleo frogs run traps. Altergeists like traps. So we can combine both of them. So right here I've got a meh opening. We're up against the Phantom Knights, pure Phantom Knights, and I think this is a new card coming out in Phantom Rage. I'm not sure, but I believe I'm going first. I set these two traps, set that pass. I have a multi-faker in hand. Multi-fakers at 3. That's great, I guess. So if we activate one of these traps, you can summon multi-faker, get Silquitis, and since this is an Xyz based deck, we will be able to get tons of we'll be able to return those Xyz monsters to the extra deck. Really cool. So I'm just gonna activate protocol, because why not? On resolution I can activate multi-faker and summon Silquitis. Now I'm just gonna be waiting for him to actually Xyz summon. So right here I'm gonna use Silquitis and bounce back that Xyz. He's going to go into another one because I just bounced it back. But I have a set Lost Wind, so I can negate that too. And now he's just going to use Ragged Greaves. It can send one Phantom Knights card. He probably should have sent something like an Ancient Cloak or a the Boots one. I forget what's this, Silent Boots. Because then he would have been able to search this. But I don't understand why he would want to search that either. But right here we have a dupe frog, because why not? We draw. We flip summon dupe frog, because why not? We can attack directly. He will activate this thing, Metal Claws. So I believe it's something like, yeah, he can add that Ragged Gloves back to your hand. It's actually pretty decent in my opinion with Phantom Knights, because you can do stuff. I believe I targeted his other Xyz monster and bounced that back with Silquitis by returning this protocol to my hand so that I can reset it, and then I can summon multi-faker again. So I go into an IP. Unfortunately, since Dupe Frog is a when effect, it does miss timing, but that's okay. We're just going to go into an IP, search that Conquery, and pass. So now right here he's going to use the sword thing. It summons something from the graveyard. So he's going to be summoning Silent Boots from the graveyard. And now since a trap was activated, I can activate multi-faker and he can summon this Stained Greaves thing that I don't remember how it went back to his hand, but okay, so he has the thing. So I summoned the Meluseek off Multi-Faker because I already have Silquitis. Meluseek is my next best bet because it can like float into another search, and it's another disruption technically. It can send stuff my opponent controls to the graveyard. So he's going to be summoning that. I can use Lost Wind, chain Silquitis, do some cool stuff, bounce back that Multi-Faker, and now that thing has a graveyard effect. It can summon something from your hand by banishing it. But he has Silent Boots and he searches Fogblade. Now Fogblade, it isn't really the biggest threat on earth, but he surrenders cause I mean technically he could have gone into another rank 3, but I have a Lost Wind right here. I would negate it straight away. There were just too many threats for him to go over. I have a Conquery in my hand, so I can just negate any attack he throws at me. I have a multi-faker, so after I activate Lost Wind, no, that won't work. I can just negate his attack with Conquery and do lots of stuff. Like he couldn't really combat this board. I also had an Appaloosa ready to go into. Not an Appaloosa, I think it was a Boral Sword. I don't remember what I put in this deck. I have lots of stuff to go into, but it is really solid. This next replay I'll go into right now. We're going first again. We're up against traps, which is difficult, I guess. Why do you want to play Shade Brigandine and Traps? Like, it only works. Well, technically, it's just a bad version of any normal. It's only good in decks that don't really like to use their traps. But okay, I start off with a Marionetter, get Protocol out, and set the Olenoids in my hand. Now my plan is to use Olenoids if I... Usually Olenoids is a really good tech card, especially against stuff like Necro Valley, Mystic Mine, all that stuff. And I have a Protocol to negate anything he throws at me. On top of that, I have a Multifaker in hand, so I can once again do a lot of stuff. So he's gonna draw. He has Chain Hole, so if I activate anything in response to his stuff, I can negate. So he has a Sanctum, so he can go into Scythe later on. Of course, I'm gonna activate Protocol during as the first thing in my main phase. He's gonna be activating Sanctum, and then he gets to activate Scythe. I decide to negate it, and I will chain Multifaker, but unfortunately, since I chained the Multifaker to the Protocol, my Multifaker will be negated by this chain hole, and then I accidentally press no on the option whether I want to banish a monster with the same name from my deck. I accidentally press no, so that was pretty dumb. So we've destroyed it with Protocol. I have an extra bounce with Silcoitus if I really want it, but I get that free 800, and I'm gonna pass. I probably should have activated Olenoids at this point, but don't know what I was doing. He has an Imperm and he sets it, so I'm just gonna activate that Olenoids now, and I'll pop that Impermanence. Now at this point I probably should have used Silcoitus' effect, bounce something back, and bounce one of these. I don't know what I was thinking in the moment, but that didn't go through for some reason. He has a Gravedigger's Trap Hole on top of that, so he can just negate my Multifaker, and on top of that he'll be dealing me 2k damage. One good thing is that Silcoitus is a level 2, just like all your Paleos, so we can go into Misclick once again. I meant to go into Totally Awesome. I don't misclicks. That's why sometimes digital Yu-Gi-Oh! Your misclicks are really what brings you down. So he has a time-space trap hole. It doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna normal summon Ronin Totem, attack for 100, and pass. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't run too many monsters. Okay, right as I say that, I see tons of monsters in his deck. He hasn't drawn any monsters yet, at least. So we have a personal spoofing that we can go into. So I'm just gonna activate a personal spoofing, chain the Olenoids, and Multifaker will trigger, but it won't special summon because I activated Olenoids beforehand. So we have an Impermanence. I'll just set that, get that Totally Awesome in here, and attack for some damage. Now his set cards, it's one Shade Brigandine. He probably should have activated Shade Brigandine to body block one of the attacks. He has a Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare, a really good card. He has two Shade Brigandines. He could have body blocked both of those attacks. I don't know why he didn't. During standby phase, Totally Awesome will trigger, summoning Swap Frog. Swap Frog will activate, but he negates it with Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. I'm gonna be summoning my Olenoids, and he surrenders. There wasn't really much he can do with two Brigandines and a Parallelic Seed. I think he was playing Extravagance, and the only real good Link monster he was playing was Trap Trick Sarah. I think I would have been able to win that, especially because I had this Impermanence. Any monster he would have summoned would have been negated anyways. So I win, I guess. So let's go into our third replay. So we have oof, my battery's going for some reason. I swear I have it plugged in. So we're up against Blackwings, and this is where our good friend Canadia shows itself. So we have a Marionetta set protocol, so that's a monster negating itself. We have Canadia, it's a Book of Moon, and we have two protocols actually, so we can just use one of the protocols to send another protocol to the graveyard. So I'm setting Manifestation here, and now we're up against Blackwings. He's gonna normal summon Oster. That's usually what Blackwings normal summon anyways, but that's gonna be Canadia, so he cannot further his Blackwing plays. I just activated protocol because why not? And now we're gonna go straight. We have a Meluseek. I drew a Dino-Miscus. Won't be too useful right now because I don't have any cards in my hand. Normal summon Meluseek, attack, and send that Ostrich to the grave. And we can attack with the Marionetta. You can go into Hextia and Meluseek will trigger, which will let us search something. We have multiple things. We are going to be summoning Marionetta. It's the beefiest main deck Altergeist, I'm pretty sure. And Hextia, it's a 3100 beach stick basically at this point. And we can summon Altergeist too. But once again, we will not be able to trigger its special summon effect because we summoned Canadia. Because I'm a dweeb. So now Marionetta will be it's just gonna be there, I guess. We have another protocol, which is an extra monster negate if we decide to send the other protocol to the graveyard. We have a spell trap negate in the form of Hextia, and he has a lot of stuff to worry about. He uses Oster, doesn't really matter too much. He summons Gust, and now he can go ahead and do his Blackwing stuff, summon Olion, Halqifibrax, Olion, all that stuff. He chain blocks his Halqifibrax, unfortunately, so I wasn't able to negate it. But now, I don't remember. He summons the Orochi with his Halqifibrax. Now he's gonna go into Natung, and he's gonna once again chain blocking that Natung with his Orochi to make it so that he can get that extra normal summon. Now Natung is an extra normal summon, so that's great, I guess. And now he's going to go into a Link Cross. I will be negating that Link Cross, so he can't further stuff. He's going to go into Y-Strix to summon Zephos the Elite. And now he's going to attack. What's that thing do? Kalu's Shadow. It gains 1400. Okay, so he made his Natung gain 1400 and attacked over my not even my Multifaker, my Hextia. And now Hextia will trigger. I get to search Multifaker. Then I'm going to be activating Dino-Miscus. I'm not too worried about the Multifaker getting destroyed by battle, so I get to banish his Natung, which is nice because every turn it is a free normal summoner set. So we drew into a Rodent Totem. We have a Paleo card and Rodent Totem. You know what that means? We're going to go into Totally Awesome, and we can attack for 800, attack his Zephyros, and right now he has no board and no hand. Whatever card he might have in his hand, I can just negate it. I'm going to be summoning Swap Frog. I have Ronin Toad in here as material, so I'm just going to be sending Dupe Frog to the graveyard instead. Allure of Darkness, I didn't do anything, and he drew into another Allure of Darkness. I don't really care too much about that, and at this point he just surrenders. He knows he can't attack over my Totally Awesome, and over time I can just get more stuff, I guess, and there was nothing he could have done, I guess. He has a 2k beat stick, nothing more than that. I can, realistically, if I draw into another Altergeist, I can use Marionetta, tag itself out into the Hextia, and then just attack for game, I guess. I have an extra negate in the form of Totally Awesome, which I can just attack over his 2k with Totally Awesome. The control this deck provides is super great. And we'll go into the deck profile then, I guess. So we'll get right there. And for the deck profile, we have one Conquery. You only really need one in case you already have stuff like Multifaker and Marionetta in your hand. It's a good search of Meluseek or Hextia. We have triple Marionetta just to set your protocol. Marionetta in itself is one free negate. Triple Multifaker off the ban list. Everybody's really happy, of course. Multifaker, summon stuff from deck. I remember how DC reacted when Multifaker was limited, but yes, Multifaker to 3, and Altergeist gotten a lot better. triple swap frog, because why not? Our entire frog monster engine is just triple swap frog, triple dupe frog, and 2 Ronin Totem. It helps us a lot to climb into our totally awesome and other rank 2s. If I were just to come here, search all my rank 2s, there aren't too many rank 2s really. Yeah, just 22. Paleozoic and Animalorak, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's super great card. It's got a decent body. It's unaffected by monster effects. All that stuff. Got the cool stuff. So if you were to look here, what are the best things we have? Like a mannequin cat. That's probably the next best monster we have. Next best rank 2. Detached. Then the target 1, summon it to your opponent's field. So you can basically do stuff. If your opponent, like, I don't know, effect Veiled you can summon stuff, I guess. But the thing is that there aren't too many good rank 2s like Totally Awesome. We just run 2 of each Paleozoic exceeds, cause why not really? The Opabinia is a super good card. You can activate Paleozoic traps straight from your hand, like Canadia, and on top of that, you can just detach to search another Paleozoic. Animal Caris, it can check the top card of your deck. If it's a Paleozoic, you can just, if it's a trap, you can just add it to your hand. It's really cool. And it's a spell speed to destroy 2. It's practically a trident. This is just a brilliant card. We have 1 Avermax. This one's games. Double Prime Banshee, because why not? It's a really decent body, and on top of that, it can summon stuff like Multifaker straight from your deck. Triple Hextia. It's a free spell trap negate, and on top of that, it floats into a search for an Altergeist. 1 IP Masquerina. I usually make IP Masquerina into my Avermax in case it might be destroyed by card effect. Of course, it can still be sent to the graveyard by card effect as such, like maybe stuff like Dingirtu. But really solid card. On top of that, Avermax floats into shuffle. We have double Linkuriboh to link off with our Melistique, and 1 Anima, because Anima is a lot more situational than Linkuriboh, and Anima is a really solid card. So that was the deck. For a side deck, you can just put in whatever you want. Ash Blossoms, Psalm Strikes, Psalm Judgments, all that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Do like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.